Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Yep, I'm getting this planter ready, and as you can see, I've lined it with some of this shade cloth. Now that side I was only stapled temporarily. I've got more of this channel, the metal channel, and I'll be putting more screws in all these holes. I just put it there just to hold it in case the winds kick up. What I'm going to do is put about 6 inches of soil in the bottom, and then I've got two of these big pots here full of rusted tin cans that I put through the fire. You always want to burn those first because a lot of them have a plastic lining on the inside or a galvanized lining on the inside, and neither one of those you want getting into your food products. So I'll put the cans on top of 6 inches of soil and then fill it the rest with soil. And then that'll give me slow release iron in my planter. What I did underneath here, let me see if I can get this up. All right, so about every 30 inches I put a 2x4 and sunk it 4 inches in the ground so that it won't kick out. Then I use a 12.5 inch wide piece of the scrap leftover pieces, the cut pieces of cement board that I put down here to hold the main pressure of the soil pressing out. Then on the end over there, I went past the end of the post with an extra 1.5 feet or so. And what'll happen is when I turn the corner to go down that way, I'll be putting in another piece of the shade cloth underneath that one also. And I may be able to do that when I think I've got enough product here. I got that 4x4 ready to go, and I want to stay about 2 feet back from the door. So if I come in with a wheelbarrow or anything like that, I got room to make the swing. So I'll probably come on an angle, like a 45-degree angle, put a post in, and then I'll finish that off. And I've got enough cement board to finish that. So I still have that piece over there. And then I can put some of this stuff, this tarp, in the bottom, and I'll overlap that one. And I may throw a few rocks on it just to hold everything down and together. I've got plenty of spare rocks around here. They fall off of the rock trees. They're the leaves from the rock trees. They're nice big rocks. Anyway, yeah, I'll get that one set up there too. But I want to get the trailer emptied so I can make another run out and refill the trailer, because I'm going to need a lot of soil. That trailer load of soil is probably only going to go to about here. So I'll need another one to get to that end right there. And then I'll need another one to do that far end there. So I can't do anything with the trailer loaded. I've got to get it emptied out and work from there. All right. So my tomato plants inside are getting choked out in those little pots. They need to get out here. So what I'm going to do is bring them out and acclimate them to the outdoors here. I'll just set them on top of the plastic tomorrow in the morning and let them sit out through the day and get used to the temperatures out here. Then I'll be making holes in the soil to plant the tomato plants in. I got 14 plants, so I'll be staggering them back and forth like that, going down the line. So it'll be 7 and 7 staggered. So the first one here will start staggered away from there, and I got to leave them 2 feet apart. And then when I put the basil in, I put basil plants down the centers of the whole row, and then I'll put basil on this side and on that side of the tomato plants. And you'd be amazed at how much more flavorful your tomatoes come out when they're companioned with basil. So you want your basil to be about a foot away from your tomato plants. So if I put the tomato plants 2 feet apart, then I can put a basil plant right in the center between the two, and one plant takes care of one plant of basil takes care of 2 plants of tomatoes. All right, so everything is really looking good, and it looks like this weather is going to hang around for a while. It looks like we're going to have 80s all week long. Going to get a little cool at night, but that's okay. I sleep better that way. And I really worked my tail off today. I can show you I don't have a tail. Nobody wants to see that, right? Anyway, the Fuji apple has got some blossoms getting ready to pop out. It looks like there's 5 blossoms just in that one branch alone. And then there's 3 down in this little branch. But nothing on these out here yet. So still got time to go. And nothing on the Sharon apple yet. And like I said, we still got time to go. But I got a lot of blossoms on the pear tree that's starting to show up. And I'll be plucking some of those off because there's not enough energy in this tree to supply that many apples and pears. There's 5 up in there. There's 6 down in here. Just looking good. And we'll be happy this year, I think. Happy, happy, happy. All right. That's about it. I'm going to get a little bit more done here, pack it in, and then head inside to have a cold one. And I'm doing a different type of chicken tonight, but I'm not going to do a cooking video because I'm too tired. I'm just going to get the chicken cooked, and I'm doing actually barbecued chicken quarters, and I'll be using a bold, spicy barbecue sauce. I like that. Give it a little bit of zing. I usually like to throw a little extra pepper in there too to zing it up a little higher. But that's about it. That's what I got going. So I will show you the rest when it's ready. My water down here is all ready and looking good. Chickens are fed, dogs are fed, and the winds are just starting to come up a little bit right now. But it's nice in here in the shade with partial sunlight coming through here. And you can see everything still has sun over here in this big garden. So I think the plants will be happy out there. And we'll see what happens in the next month or so. We should see things just shooting up like Jack's Magic Beans. Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is G Bear signing off.